I posted this video yesterday where Simon Eba declared that for the first time we are changing the game. We are changing the game to defend Biafra against aggression. Is a task we are doing. And most people were not really comfortable with it because they feel that we are exposing too much. And I want to ask these people that think that we are exposing too much, what are we exposing? What? See, I remember when Nnamdi Kanu was still broadcasting, he tells you some things for you to know that we are ready. Then he keeps the major secrets. That was how he kept saying things and kept saying. People were saying that he was exposing too much till ESN came out and I say, hey, what kind of secret? So this IDF weapon, after browsing it, I noticed that it costs millions of dollars. And they can only give it to the Jews. And the Igbo people are the Jews of Africa. You get the point? And somebody made a careless comment saying that how will IDF support Biafra when they're at war? War with who? Anyway, who na gonna mad na no go pia your tale? Oh na o ma meto ga aka. Na get sin an IDF no war with who? Palestine kwa kefa na kefa. Other possible. I was going to say US. Like US na ke country na no go. Like say an Iran na no go. It's in a at war. No, US na pihotari. So support can always come because Israel jura for Hajuriju. But here's the background. Iyemwana kawana ugene na obosi rugo nege wenite otumopo. We go sing the zoo na akwado. Sometimes if we fail to reveal all these things, we may end up failing woefully. And that may be the end game. We may end up failing woefully. And by so doing, a lot will be realized and a lot will be covered up in the whole situation room. There's no two ways about it. Makana ekweziokwu onye na amatakwa na eziokwu bụ ndụ. Ka na emedo. Ka onye ọbụla amatakwa na eziokwu bụ ndụ. We are ready. Look at what the Prime Minister is doing. Engaging Biafrans and Biafra to make sure that this whole situation room is already covered. Confirmed and clear. The first weapon has been released. The second will be released. The fourth, the fifth, till it gets to the last. And that is when you will know that our freedom is gradually approaching and it is quickly approaching. And that is where we must reconsider a lot of stuff and a lot of things. Because by the time we liberate ourselves out of all this mess, then we will be able to understand the game point of what we hold. There's no two ways about it. It is the test of freedom, the test of time, the test that should be promoted. And that is where we are standing now. Ezeko just go on because I cannot connect. Yes, and that is just it. So IDF will be engaging some BLA, and before you know it, freedom will just happen naturally. What if I'm Azazo? When you see them if I'm Azazo, you have to go say if I'm Azazo because when if I'm Azazo, defense and self-defense is not a problem. It has never been a crime anywhere. Go and see what is happening in Benue State. Go and see what is happening in Benue State. The reason why Fulani cannot invade Biafran land is because we always prove to them that we are waiting for you people. So let's thank Mazi Simon Eba. Boom. Hey! PM Simon Eba name is now. 15 international treaties has been signed by the Prime Minister of Biafra that will be coming to defend Biafran territory. If you pay attention, I will read the news for you. For the first time, we are changing the game. To defend Biafran land against aggression is a task we are doing. A very raw, sophisticated weapon will go into use by the Biafran Liberation Armies and Biafra resistant fighters to secure our land in the next phase of this liberation. This kind of weapon is the weapon that the IDF, the Israel Defense Force, uses that costs millions of dollars, and now it has now been found in Biafran land. Hey, if you say that Simon Eba is not working, then I'm sorry for you, because a man gaga. You see, the journey to restore Biafra must be done in accordance, and things must be replaced the way it should be. You see, that is why they are so scared of Simon Eba. They know what he can do. They know what he can do. You see, the Biafran Liberation Force is not there to cause havoc or begin to cause problem or begin to, find somebody that are going to distract or shoot or thereabout. No, that is not the intention of the Biafran Liberation Force. The Biafran Liberation Force is there, just like the ESN, to defend Biafra against any terrorists. Nigeria, we know, is already suffering from a very big terrorism. But yet, we do not have anybody that is going to come and help us fight this terrorism, because the government are benefiting from it. Now you are fighting somebody that wants to make your land safe. And if they don't accuse him of one thing today, they accuse him IDF. This IDF weapon costs millions of dollars. And now, Simon Eba has received it, signed 15 treaties to arrive Biafra land. And you tell me he doesn't know what he's doing? You see, we must continue to make this very clear to those who don't want to hear the good news, who don't want to see the good news that we are spreading. Because at the end of the day, you are going to sit back and watch Biafran victory. I will say it again, I do not support or condone any violence in Biafra land, and this page does not support violence in any way. But self-defense is not a crime anywhere in the world. Self-defense is not a crime. You cannot sit back and watch people come into your land, snatch your wife, take them for slavery and all that, and you fold your arms because of you don't want problem. If you don't want problem will always come around. But if you fight for peace, peace will prevail. That is just the truth. The Israel will always tell you that we pray for peace and we want peace, but if it means going to war to get that peace, then fine and good. And that is their slogan. Till today, it is making sense. Biafran Liberation Army and Odigonoche. And this weapon is very, very cost mass destruction weapon, finally found in Biafran land. And the man who made it happen is Mazi Simon Eba. Now,